Last week in Washington, D.C., members of Congress and the Beltway media were all on the hunt for one earmark, sponsored by Congressman John Murtha of Pennsylvania.
This amendment would strike funding for the Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure. The center is to receive $1 million in taxpayer funding in this bill. When searching on the web, my staff and I were unable to find the center's website. Does that center currently exist?
At this time, I do not know.
When the chairman of the relevant subcommittee can't tell us if this center even exists. We don't know if it even exists.
Here at Ham Nation, we say subcommittee, schmubcommittee. Of course appropriators have trouble finding it. They're in D.C., and when it comes to earmarks, there's really only one way to find the rascally things. Get on the road. So, we set out for Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Situated at the junction of two Pennsylvania rivers in the southern Allegheny Mountains, the old steel town is also known as Flood City. 3 catastrophic floods have racked the town during its history. The biggest, in 1889, took more than 2,200 lives and was the first major disaster relief effort undertaken by the fledgling American Red Cross. It's also home to Congressman John P. Murtha, the John P. Murtha Technology Center, the John P. Murtha Regional Cancer Center, and the John P. Murtha Airport. But is it home to John P. Murtha's most recent earmark, the Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure?
Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure.
We asked at the local confectioner, mostly because we just wanted to stop at the local confectioner. No luck. She told us to travel on to downtown Johnstown. We asked at our hotel. Called the Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure.
Center for...
That's what I said. Instrumented Critical Infrastructure. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
We asked wherever we found Johnstownians. You guys are from Johnstown,
yes.
Right? Okay.
All my life.
Also on the hunt for something called the Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure. Have we ever heard of this?
Nope.
They're supposed to be building it around here. We took our search to Johnstown's biggest tourist attraction, the world's steepest vehicular inclined plane. Built in 1891, we're reasonably sure it was not the result of a Murtha earmark, but it did move thousands to safety during the floods of 1936 and 1977.
Katie's scared of heights. Are you pumped, Katie?
No.
It's okay, Katie.
Would we find our answer atop the mountain?
And we're on the hunt for the, what is it? Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure. Have you seen it?
Maybe.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
She's never heard of it.
Next on our list, the Johnstown Redevelopment Authority. Because that organization is in charge of the Johnstown Greater Regional Technology Park, a $20 million project, and the proposed location for several other Murtha earmarks, we figured they might know a little something about the Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure.
There's different programs he brings here, or some of the companies will compete to the Department of Defense to, for some products that they'll build. But it's been a real help to our area.
We're in D.C. and they've been talking about a project in Johnstown called the Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure. Do you know anything about that?
No, I think it's operated though by Concurrent Technology.
Ah, Concurrent Technologies.
Concurrent Technologies has been the recipient of millions upon millions of dollars over the years.
According to its website, Concurrent Technology Corp., or CTC, is an independent nonprofit providing innovative management and technology-based solutions. According to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Mr. Murtha was the primary force behind its creation in 1987. In 2005, CTC was the top federal contractor for Mr. Murtha's district, performing $142 million in work.
This is a leading earmark recipient in multiple appropriation bills over the years, currently in this year. I believe in the the Intelligence Authorization Bill, this same group, Concurrent Technology, received 2 other earmarks.
According to Open Secrets, CTC's CEO, Daniel DeVos, has given $8,000 in donations to Murtha since 2002. His wife Patricia appears to have chipped in another $3,500. So, we rode over to CTC. Along the way, we came across the Technology Park, future home to MTS, Kanama, and Northrop Grumman. These companies have more than the building site in common. We also rode by this building, home to the National Drug Intelligence Center. When Republican Mike Rogers tried to strip $23 million for the center from a recent intelligence spending bill, Roger claims Murtha threatened, "I hope you don't have any earmarks in the defense appropriation bill because they're gone and you will not get any earmarks now and forever." But back to CTC. We were turned away from our first attempt at an interview on the 4-building campus, but referred to another building and a media contact, who refused to speak with media.
I know, I've heard it. Yeah, she wasn't, she just said she was unable to remember. Yet it is a division of CTC. Give me the name, I know you said it 3 times to me already. Give me the name of what you called it again, please. Center
For instrumented,
for Instrumented.
critical,
Center for Instrumental Critical Infrastructure. Instrumented Critical Infrastructure. Hello, Mary. Yeah. No, they're here. We're trying to get somebody. They came in from Washington, D.C. Who are you with? Do you want to speak to her for a moment?
would it be possible to set up something maybe over, I could do phone tomorrow? No interviews on this subject at all? Looks like our search has ended fruitlessly for the Center for Instrumented Critical Infrastructure. Here we are at Concurrent Technologies Corporation, the company for which the earmark is designated. We asked for a media representative and she informed me that they are not doing any interviews on the subject, despite the fact that their job is to do interviews on the subject. So, we're heading back to DC, I guess. But thank you, Johnstown. We enjoyed it. And thanks, John Murtha. The House overwhelmingly approved Murtha's earmark, despite questions about its existence and purpose. Murtha never came to the floor to defend the center or its $1 million in taxpayer money.